little side action, and we're just about set to kick off. Before we head down to the field for the coin toss, we'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. From his own goal line. And down he goes at the 29-yard line. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. He's to the 40. Tackles at the 44-yard line. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
Yeah, that was a situation where the quarterback knew he could pick up the first down if he kept it himself. That's a good decision.
He gets it out to about the 47-yard line. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. Down he goes, right around the 36-yard line. So the option play gets some big yards right there.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing how sometimes this guy is able to find a hole and get through.
Tackle made around the 34-yard line. The stop at the 22-yard line.
They've obviously found a formula for moving the ball against this defense. Let's see if any adjustments are made before their backs are really against the wall.
And they get nice yardage on that run. So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Taken down around the 13-yard line. Tackled after a decent pickup. They'll get him in the backfield. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1. Nice run up the middle. Somebody jumped early down there. They'll give this one another try after the flag.
And on third down, too. That's when you don't want those kind of things to happen.
Third down and goal to go. Ball on the 7-yard line. Throws it in a hurry. Touchdown, UCF!
Don't get tensed down by the end zone. Sometimes a young quarterback will make a silly mistake, or a receiver will come down with a case of stone hands. But not with this group.
And he adds the extra point. It was an 11-play, 76-yard drive, and a touchdown as a result.
Boy, this offense right now is just being physical, really controlling the line of scrimmage, and it's opening up some nice big lanes for the running back.
So the score now, 7-0. He's to the 20. Across the 30. Oh, man, did he take a hit. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. He makes it to the 35-yard line. Big loss. Third down and 12. Ball on the 30-yard line. Throws complete. He stopped immediately. Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
And it's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down.
Johnson is back deep to return the punt. He's taken down at the 32-yard line. So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't stop them from moving the ball and inevitably finding the end zone.
Central Florida is up a score. Looks like he's going to run. And he's tackled at the 49. Close to being intercepted.
As a defender, you want to keep your hands up. Maybe you can come away with a pick or at least deflect the ball.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. He scrambled. He's wrapped up for the sack. Taylor is back deep to return. So he managed to get a few yards on the run back.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Brad, with so much traffic in the middle there, it really makes it tough to break free.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Halfback's got it on the quick throw. Breaks one. He's to the 40. He's taken down around the 46-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
Fires quickly. He's got the tailback on another catch. They'll bring him down right around the 46-yard line. So it's complete, but they didn't get much there.
And that's because the defense was just waiting on it, and they attacked. The quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
He's going to try and scramble. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Decides to slide. Makes his way to about the 28. Quick out to his receiver. Brought down around the 26-yard line. Delivers to the halfback on the screen. He's pushed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. from the 16-yard line. First down. The 10. He's tackled at the 7.
That brings up second and 1.
Here's a screen pass. Gets it to the back. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Nice grab by the halfback for the touchdown.
It was a short throw for the quarterback, but not easy. He made that play work.
They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he hits the PAT. So an 8-play, 79-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
You know, Brad, a lot of times you have to watch practice and watch a 7-on-7 drill and not see the ball touch the ground. This time they went the entire length of the field. The ball never touched the ground. Great execution by the quarterback and the receiver.
Gets to about the 27-yard line. Every drive's important in a tie game. I look for both sides to come out with some urgency. Tackle immediately. From their own 27-yard line. Third down. Here's the halfback on the screen, and he's hit immediately.
That makes this work as well.
Houston is waiting for the snap. And they push him out at the 47. These guys came up with a touchdown on their last drive, and they'll be hoping for another 6 on the board here.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now it's really paying off.
That's an open field. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
This offense just has so many weapons to defend. They've got some genuine playmakers.
And he tacks on the extra point. Arkansas State ready to kick this one off. He's to the 20. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. And for Roberson, he's been a force for this defense.
Well, this guy, to me, is just a textbook example of leading by example. I'm talking about all throughout winter conditioning, spring ball, throughout the summer. The coaches tell us this was the guy. This is the guy that defined this football team. So it's no wonder that he stepped out and had a game like this.
And we've got another half to go. And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. He keeps it. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown saving tackle, but it leaves him with a first and goal. by the halfback to get into the end zone.
He's a pretty sure bet to get 6 when you're this close to the end zone.
Will be tied with the extra point, and he converts the extra point. A short 2-play, 76-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points.
Well, Brad, right now this offense is hot, and they also took advantage of some mistakes there by the defense.
14 apiece. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over. Now the throw, incomplete pass. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the second and third receiver.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 25. Scrambling around. And they got him.
Absolutely perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the offense.
Quick strike to the receiver. Tackled around the 29-yard line. Johnson awaiting the return. They'll bring him down at the 50.
It's early in this game, so the defense can still have an opportunity to make some adjustments. But if things don't turn around in a hurry, it's really going to start to affect the psyche of that defensive line.
They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
Nothing doing that time. Defender stayed home, blocking wasn't there, and down he went.
2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on their own 48. So at the end of one quarter, we're deadlocked right now at 14. And we're ready for more football here in quarter number 2. Slings it, and he's shoved out of bounds around the 44-yard line. Screen pass, he's got his halfback. That's a great tackle at the 41-yard line. They'll call on the field goal unit. Central Florida could take the lead with this field goal. It's up. And he just didn't have the leg for this one. Not a lot of success on that kick. 14 apiece. This is the point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime. There's a strike complete. Tackle made at the 48.
That makes it 1st and 10.
And they make the stop around the 48-yard line. Fires out to his wideout.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
He's on the run. Missed tackle. And down he goes at the 38.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards.
He's got an opening. And he's taken down at the 26-yard line. Receiver again, and he hits him hard at the 24.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
tackled at the 15-yard line. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. From the 15-yard line, it's first down. He's taken down at about the 5-yard line.
That brings us second and 9.
First man incomplete. The Red Wolves wide receiver down there on the sideline. Looks like he's warming up. Good to see that he might be able to get back in this game. And here's another third down. Touchdown, Red Wolves. He made a great move to get into the end zone.
There's a perfect play call. They look like they practiced that one a few times.
And he adds the extra point. Arkansas State lines up for the kickoff. He's to the 20. Across the 30. He's tackled at the 35. There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. Gets to about the 37-yard line. Now he's scrambling. And he is drilled at the 45. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
2nd and 5 now after the penalty. Takes it out to about the 49. One probably should have been picked off.
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
2nd down, 10 to go. Ball on the 49. He fights forward to about the 49. Quickly to the tailback. Tackled for a loss.
That brings us 4th and 11.
Taylor, the return man. He fields the punt at the 13. Tackle made at the 25. 6 points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kurt, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force him into a mistake.
Arkansas State is up 7. He's hit and taken down. Dives, and he's down.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
He's at the 40. Makes it out to about the 36. And he tackles him hard at the 27-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Pressure coming. They'll bring him down at the 27. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. Nice run, and he's brought down. Tackle after a decent run up the gut.
7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Arkansas State is up by a touchdown. Quick shot to the open receiver, and he can't hang on to the ball.
Number 19.
So we're looking at another 3rd down here.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Down at the 6.
That makes it 1st and goal.
And this is the 11th play of the current drive. Zips it to the back. And he's level at the 4.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Makes a move, and he's in for the touchdown. He makes the PAT. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. You know they'd like to do something a little more than they did on their last drive when they had to punt the ball away. Throws complete. He's hammered. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
Hey, they picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
2nd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. He's tackled at the 37-yard line. Pass complete there for about 5 yards and a 1st down.
And I like the decision the quarterback made on this play. He didn't try to force a deep pass. Instead, he just threw a little dump-off pass and was good enough for a 1st down.
When you've got a quarterback making throws that quickly, the defense doesn't have a lot of time to react to the play. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. So it's 2nd down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the 1st. He's going to try and scramble. They bring the quarterback down. Thought it, but they're going to lose yards. He was tackled immediately. The Red Wolves taking their 1st time out of the half. Just a minute to go in the first half of play. The Red Wolves had one of their key guys go down earlier, but it looks like he might be able to return. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. Arkansas State's been playing like a well-oiled machine in this first half. And Kirk, are we going to see more of the same in the second?
Well, I think as long as they can maintain the proper frame of mind, I think they've got a great shot to be able to pull away and win this game decisively. But the challenge for them will be listening to their coaches at halftime and continuing to play with that same aggressive attitude that they played with in the first half.
Tackle at about the 49. The Red Wolves will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. First and 10. Ball on their own 49. Throws complete. He's got room to work. That's a great tackle at the 34. Now he tries to buy some time. Tackle made at about the 23-yard line. He's scrambling. Got the corner. He's knocked out of bounds at the 12-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. The Knights running back. He was injured early. You see him down there on the sideline, and it looks like he's ready to get back in the game. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Easy. Makes it 7-6.
He scrambled. And they make the stop at the 1-yard line.
Makes it first and goal.
Pressure and brought down. Arkansas State will use their final timeout. The field goal unit's out on the field. They're going to try to get these guys 3 points before halftime. The kick is up, and they tack on 3 points. They're probably just going to squib this kick. I don't think they want to see the return man create lightning before halftime. He's to the 20. Tackle at the 30-yard line. First half comes to a close as they head to the locker rooms. 31-14, Arkansas State.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollock and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. The first half was a clinic in the running game. Not only were the double teams executed properly by the offensive line, they reached the second level. A pretty demoralizing first half of the defense.
Yeah, because stopping the run's about being physical. And so you know that it's man on man, and you got to push that other guy back. And when you're getting pushed around consistently, and then you go, okay, they're killing us with the run. We got to come up. We got to bring an extra guy in the box. And they're still destroying you. Absolutely 100%. It becomes psychological, and you got to find ways to stop the run because that's the easiest play to do. They're not even having to pass the football, Reese. They're just being able to run it over and over and over again. And if I'm them, I keep running the money play, which has been the running game the whole first half, and it's going to continue to be successful unless you man up and start getting some penetration.
David and I will be keeping an eye on your game and everything else going on in the country here in our palatial and comfortable surroundings in the studio. The best seat in the house belongs to Brad Nessler in Kirk Street.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
They're not only the better football team on paper, as they've demonstrated today, they're the better team on the field today. And this offense has been outstanding.
We're about set to start things up again. Fires quick after the receiver, and he can't make the grab.
I'm not so sure he made the best decision that time. That was a pretty tight area he was trying to throw that one into.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 25. Trying to set up a little screen, gets it to his tailback, and down he goes around the 25-yard line.
That brings us 3rd and 10.
Here's the halfback on the screen, and he's taken down around the 27-yard line.
Number 31 makes the set ball at the 27-yard line. That makes it 4th and 8.
Johnson is the deep man, awaiting the return.
35-yard comes. Out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Nice run there. Milton gains around 6 yards on the option play right there.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Got an opening. Gets to around the 42.
First down.
And they got him for a loss.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Quick out to his receiver. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line. And they'll bring him down behind the line.
Loss of 4 yards on the play. That brings us 4th and 7.
They call on the kicker for a long field goal. He gets it up. And that was not this sophomore's best kick. So our count is still 31-14, Arkansas State. Their last drive ended in a punch, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive. He's taken down at the 44. Gets to about the 47-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
He did not get to the first down marker.
No gain. That'll make it 4th and 2.
Johnson will be the return man. They'll bring him down at the 24. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. And they got him.
Absolutely perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the offense.
From their own 19-yard line, it's 2nd down. They'll bring him down around the 23-yard line. Houston is the punter. He really got a hold of that one. And for Hansen, what a night it's been.
The thing that's been unique about watching him play is, of course, he can make throws. But I think his athletic ability and his playmaking ability has really caught this defense by surprise.
He hasn't really looked uncomfortable at all, and neither of his teammates. And that's led to a pretty substantial advantage. They're ready to begin another drive. He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line.
That'll make it 6th and 7.
Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off. From their own 33-yard line, it's 3rd down. Here's a screen pass, gets it to the back. Looks like the defense was in man coverage there, fellas, and that's why they stopped that screen.
Yeah, and when the secondary isn't dropping back in the zone, it makes it difficult to have success with that kind of screen play.
Johnson back deep to return. Johnson fields at the 31. He's tackled at the 41. Not much luck the last time this offense had the ball.
Down 2 possessions, this offense has to step up and capitalize on this possession.
Makes it out to about the 46. He makes it out to maybe the 43-yard line. The option keeper gets him to maybe 3 yards. There he goes. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
86 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and long.
Makes it out to about the 26.
Gain 11 yards. 1st down.
Gets out to around the 9.
That makes it 1st and goal.
It's 1st down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Looking for his man, incomplete.
Maybe was the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Tackle after a decent pickup.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
Here we go, 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. He's in for the score, and they're back in it.
He's got a nose for the end zone. What more can you say? He wasn't giving up on that run until he was in for the score.
And he hits the PAT. A nice 8-play, 59-yard drive. And it's good for 7 points.
Boy, this offense right now is just being physical, really controlling the line of scrimmage, and it's opening up some nice big lanes for the running backs.
So our score, 31-21. Brought down at the 24-yard line. The Knights defense, I thought they looked lost in the first half, and it seems like they finally found their bearings here in the third quarter.
I think they were confused in the first half, and I think they made the right adjustments. And right now, they're playing with an attitude, and I think they're really attacking this offense much better than the way they looked early in this game.
The last time this offense had the ball, it was 3 and out. Caught, open field, brought down at the 29.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Tackle after positive yardage.
That's a gain of 5 on the play.
He's got an opening. He gets out to about the 44-yard line.
That's a gain of 22 on the play. First down.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
Gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Fires out to his receivers. He's tackled around the 21-yard line.
That's a gain of 19 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Gets it out quickly to the back, but he can't haul it in.
Number 6 is the intention to see on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 21-yard line. 2nd down. The Red Wolves saw one of their key guys go down earlier, but it looks like he might be able to get back in the action. Taken down as he works the left for a nice gain.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That'll make it 35.
Dumps it out left to the running back, and he's level at the 8-yard line.
That makes it 1st and goal.
And he's tackled right away.
Quality gain of 6 yards. That brings up 2nd and goal.
This is still anyone's ball game as we head into the final quarter of play. Arkansas State's got a 10-point lead. All right, we're just about set to start action here again in the fourth quarter. And a nice move to finish it off. Touchdown. That score puts him in the driver's seat right now offensively. The question is, can the defense hold on here in the fourth quarter? And he converts the extra point. A 10-play, 76-yard drive, and they get it in for 7.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook try. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
Tackle made at the 32-yard line. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown. Tackle made at the 47.
I like it. They're not afraid to try this defense over the middle. The quarterback saw man coverage and gave his receiver a chance to make the play. They picked up the first down. I wouldn't be surprised to see them come back to that play.
Throws and it's incomplete.
Number 29 breaks it up. That makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. He scrambled, and he hits him hard at the 45-yard line. That makes 4 sacks today.
Well, this speed is difficult to defend because you have to try to keep them off balance so they can't use their quickness.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 43. Would have been a big play by the defense. He can't hold it.
Hey, that's a heads-up play there by the defender. Get those hands up and something good may just happen.
He lets it fly. Big yardage on the catch, and he's immediately pushed out of bounds. From the 28-yard line. First down. Quick throw, almost intercepted.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Hamilton, ball carrier, tackle at the 28. Flips it, middle to the running back, and they make the stop at about the 29-yard line.
That brings us 4th and 11.
Well, folks, 4th down again, and it looks like they're going to go for it again. Throws it out there. Fires quickly. Touchdown.
Excellent play here by the quarterback, making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for the score.
They rolled the dice and went for it on 4th, and I'm sure they're happy with the result. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Central Florida ready to kick this one off. He's to the 20, at the 30, and he's tackled at the 32.
Well, this is turning into a shootout here. Now remember, the last time we saw this offense out on the field, they answered the bell and scored a touchdown. Can they do that now a second time?
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. Gets rid of it quickly, and that was almost picked. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32. And they got to him before he could get back to the line. He's under some heat. Loose ball. And the offense will recover. After the sack, it's now 4th and long. They've got 10 guys up. They're coming after the kick. Last drive ended with as good a result as you can hope for, and I'm sure they'd like to replicate that here.
You know, when this defense went over to the sideline based on the way they've been playing so far, this defense coordinator doesn't deliver. He's got to get in their face. He's got to challenge them. He's got to get their emotions going. Because when you play defense, it's not just about X's and O's. It's about attitude and playing with a lot of confidence.
So it'll be 2nd and 14 after the setback. Fires it out. And he's tackled at the 48. To the tailback, incomplete. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quick throw.
It's always a gamble going for it with so many yards to come up with. But when you're behind, sometimes you have to take risks to get back into a ball game.
Let's see if this drive has a more rewarding conclusion than their last, which ended with a punt. Fires quickly to the tight end. He's taken down at the 48-yard line.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Catches it. He's immediately tackled behind the line. Runs outside for a nice gain.
The offense here picks up the 1st down by running the football. And I really think that they gave the quarterback there an option at the line of scrimmage to run or to pass, depending on what he saw from the defense. The defense that time looked to be out of position. I think they were anticipating a pass. Quarterback recognized that, made the check at the line, and they were able to run the football for a 1st down.
That's a gain of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Finds his tight end open, but he couldn't hold on to it.
The intended receiver on the play.
3rd down again. And down he goes at about the 25-yard line. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield. This is the 8th play of this drive. Handoff inside. He tackles him for a loss. Tackles him hard at the 36-yard line.
And a loss of 6 yards on the play. That makes it 4th and long.
4th and long here after the sack. kick is up. It's got the distance. And he hooked it left.
Well, sometimes when you see a kick like that, the kicker is trying to compensate for a factor, maybe like the wind, and he thinks he can hook it back in. Didn't happen that time.
The defense forced a turnover on downs on the last drive.
Brad, this offense, the last time they were out there, went for it on 4th down and came up short. And I'm all for being aggressive, but I really think you've got to be smart when it comes to when to go for it on 4th down and when to punt and try to affect field position. Let's see if this offensive coordinator and play caller has learned from some of his mistakes in the past.
A little more than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Got him out around the 48-yard line. Fires quickly, and he's got his man, and he's taken down at the 44-yard line.
Makes it 2nd and 2.
He gets rid of this one. It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. The quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. They couldn't get the first down.
Well, here they were hoping to get a few extra yards after the catch. Give the defense credit. They held him short.
He makes his way to about the 32. Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off. From the 32-yard line, 2nd down. He's pushed out of bounds around the 25-yard line. Akins picks up 7 yards with that catch. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Throws it in a hurry. They bring him down around the 19-yard line.
Easy, Blair!
Just over a minute in the 4th quarter.
Easy!
There's a strike complete. He gets hit out of bounds right around the 14-yard line. So it's 2nd down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Takes the ball inside. He makes his way out to about the 6. That was a great call.
Yeah, here you see the draw play at its best. The tailback got good blocking up front and was able to pick up a bunch of yards.
And he's immediately tackled. The Knights use their 2nd timeout. It's 2nd and goal. 3 yards for the touchdown. Quick strike to the receiver. Touchdown. Late in the 4th quarter, 1-possession game. And this is where poise really takes over. Whoever shows it will win the football game. Trying to get within a field goal. They'll try the point after. And he tacks on the extra point. Tackle at the 41-yard line.
Illegal touching. Offense. Still 1st down.
So not a lot of time left. And they've got an opportunity right now, if they score, to put the nail in the coffin in this game. Brought down at the 35. The Knights are going to have to call their 3rd and final timeout from their own 35-yard line. It's 2nd down. Arkansas State is up a field goal. The quarterback takes a knee, and that's always a good sign if you're a fan of this team. defense, and their coordinator did a super job there to keep it this close in this ball game, and now the offense has got a chance for winning. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, Arkansas State 38, Central Florida 35. Thanks for joining us for another game of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports, Brad Nessler saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.